morning, everybody. So today, this beautiful day. It's sunny but cloudy. So today is going to be a perfect day for me to get started with our seedlings. And so today we're going to get our seedlings started. We're going to put some things in red cups, and we are going to put some things in trays. So for my seed starting mix, I follow a recipe of using peat moss and vermiculite. I don't normally use potting soil to get my seed started, and it's worked great for me. For you, you may choose to use potting soil. That's totally up to you. But let me show you how I do mine. So here we have our peat moss, and normally when I buy it, it comes in a big old 3 cubic foot bag, and so I put it in this container. This is what I have left to get started with. And then we're also going to use this vermiculite. We're going to add that in it as well. The kind that I have is pretty coarse, but yet still fine. So I'm going to use this as well as the peat moss for my seed starting mix. I've had really great success with my seeds germinating and doing well in this mixture. So we're going to do 1 part to 1 part if it's fine, and you want to do 3 parts peat moss to 1 part coarse if your vermiculite is coarse. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to scoop enough peat moss in here. I'm doing 2 trays today. So I think if I did about, what was that? Did y'all see that? That's from the bag. Got to get that out of there. Don't want that in there. So I'm going to do about this bucket that I have is about, I think it's a 2-gallon bucket, 3-gallon bucket. It's 10 quarts. So that's a 2.5 gallon bucket. And so I measure it on the side. I got this from the local Home Depot. So I put in 5 quarts of peat moss, and then because my vermiculite is between fine and coarse, I'm going to go ahead and do 5 quarts of this, and then I'll come back and do about 2.5 quarts of the vermiculite. Now I'm going to mix all that in. Fill them up. Do is I'm going to press them down to get out the excess air. I like to put enough water in there so that it comes up to maybe like right there, so that all of them will have an opportunity to soak up water. So, girl, look, I was tired yesterday. I did not finish seeding and all my lettuce and everything else I had to do, so we're going to do the rest of that today. So, let's get started. So, my head lettuce consists of black Simpson, tennis ball, cinnamon romaine, red romaine, butter crunch, and iceberg. I know iceberg does not have any nutritional value, but I grow iceberg for Donatello because Donatello likes to eat this when she don't want to drink water. So when she doesn't want to drink water and I haven't seen her drink any water, I will give her a head of the iceberg lettuce to help with her hydration. And so over here in this tray, we're going to do all of our leaf lettuce. So let's take a look at the leaf lettuce that we're getting ready to do. So for our leaf lettuce, we're going to do salad Burnett. We're going to do Bronze Beauty. We're going to do some Orac. And then we're going to do, this is Rocket Arugula. I think I got this from like the Dollar Tree. It's pretty good. Then some regular arugula. I've already done my tennis ball and my headed seeds. So these are the ones that we're going to do in this container. So just to kind of give you guys an idea of what I do, I have my Orac and I have my little handy dandy seed scooper here. So I just scoop my seeds. And this kind of helps when I am putting them in. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see, you can see that. You can see that. It just makes it a lot easier for me to scoop it in. Now since the Orac seed is bigger, I'm going to put 2 of them inside of each container, of each cell. Two is more than enough. And the reason they're full up so much to the top, normally I don't fill them up this high, but since I'm sowing lettuce, you know, sowing lettuce is kind of just like a surface soil, so I'm just going to put a little more soil on the top. Then I just take a handful and just sprinkle over. Give it a little dusting. I'm going to take that little piece out right there. That's a pretty big piece. And now they are sown. Now we just water them in from the top because they've already got a good soaking on the bottom. This is just to wet the area of seed mixture that we put on top. Well, that's that. What are you going to do to start your seeds?